Oh. And this is where we get attacked again, right? We see fire in the distance. We approach the realm of, well, next guy we gotta challenge. Shit, there's a second one. Alright. Priorities on this jackass to the left, because this guy's kind of a dick. I keep doing that. No. Alright, let's fuck you up. We just keep meleeing him down, clap, and focusing him. Aha, you're still alive!
End it.
Yeah, fine, I'll end it.
Nearly the end.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, Jesus. I hate that so much. Well, as long as there's not 3.
He's a better fighter.
No, he's not.
He's finished. Behind you.
If he was a better fighter, he wouldn't need help. He wouldn't need a lot of help. He's a tough son of a bitch, though. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Too slow. Do it. You're close.
He tried to do his shield bash just as I used my focus. You're still alive, dude. I'm kicking you. And I'm hoping you finally die. Thank you. Oh, there's another. Ah! There's always more. The Northmen keep on fighting. And they bring their shields. And they bring their fire. I'll just have to be cautious. Now, there's one really nice thing about this combat system, and that is there's actually a good bit of forgiveness in its current implementation. Because if I dodge, I can pretty quickly still follow up with a block.
She's so weak. They can see you.
Whereas if this was like Dark Souls or something, I dodge, and then, well, the next 3 seconds of my life would be torture as I get completely, utterly destroyed. Damn shield guys. All right. What do you want from me?
When you see a fire gate of Surtur, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surtur.
All right, Surt. I finally registered in my head. We got the fire here. Yeah. I have to get a little bit closer than I would like to the burning bodies. Ah. Oh boy. They said I'm going the wrong way, but I'm running straight to where I gotta go, right?
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
I suppose, but I can comprehend the horrors without having to stare directly at it.
Where'd the fire gone? Where's it gone? The fire's disappeared. It was everywhere. The fire. Surt is through there. He's waiting for her. You can't get through. How will she get through?
Well, I'll probably have to find another fire that will light the way for me.
Find your own path.
Find my own path. I'm working on it, gals.
There's always a way.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is
Shut the
like
fuck up,
someone
girls.
burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
His destiny is to fall to me, apparently. I mean, yeah, you say all that stuff, but I'm on the path to him. And I'm gonna need to kill him to open the way into hell. So, no, he's never gonna get a chance to do all of that. Unless they can, you know, come back and survive after I destroy them. I'm kind of being really hopeful about our goals here.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs
Did you see that? When we were coming in here, everything kind of like darkened. I thought maybe I had to focus on something.
She won't be able to tell.
Girls, you're supposed to be on my side, alright? You're in my head. And if I go away, well, I don't know, actually. I don't know if they're like, I'm just a little bit on the crazier side and they're fake voices that I can only hear, or if they're souls speaking from after the world, after their own death.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
Well, if it hasn't happened yet, then, I mean, that's all we can really take from it. We're just pure mortals who sometimes the gods give us powers when we seek to fight against fate. The fate that we've brought upon ourselves. I mean, these northern men, ugh. They could have just, like, not killed my husband and my people.
Made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
The fire sacrifices? Or the northern men when you came over to get revenge on them? It's probably the fire sacrifices. Well, yeah, there's typically no real true meaning to the people who are getting burned. They didn't sacrifice themselves willingly. Oh boy. Alright, we gotta go. I don't know if I can suffer or die in this place, but I'm not staying here. Oh boy. Ah, jeez. Not going the wrong way. I'm going straight to where I gotta go. The sacrifices, I'm sorry. Ow, Jesus. I almost got hit by something.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua?
Barely.
I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me.
I'm working on it.
I am alone.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't be here if I wasn't trying to find my own path. Although I guess technically sometimes we're taking other people's paths. The paths that Truth told us to follow. The voices in my head told us to follow, to save Dillion, to save myself. So does that really count? I don't know. But here's a proper burned up village, I suppose. Some of it's still kind of standing. I thankfully have never had to experience any kind of serious fires in my life. Unless you include hot sauce. We don't.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things.
Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
When you say you did bad things, do you mean before or after you were captured by the Northern Men? Oh. There's an R in the embers. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, now we have to find the next one. Thankfully, you get a little bit of help to realize what's going on around you. You see the different glyphs hanging around in the air to let you know you're on the right path. Ah, it's the trees. They cross over in a particular way. Maybe like this? Aha! Okay, it's not really an M, but it's like a crossing of things. The closest one in my head is the M. This is a messed up world. Okay. Right, I have to go behind us, open up the gate, and then rush through with the fire. I really would like to put a stop to the Northern Men and all their shenanigans. If that's one of the things that we can accomplish as we try to save Dillion and possibly end up sacrificing ourselves and dying ourselves, I'll take it. This isn't a world of happy endings, right? At least not for most people. Oh geez, I was lit on fire just a little bit there. Okay, I'm going! Why is everyone yelling at me every single time I need to run? I don't think I usually need encouragement to get the hell out of the way of fire. Okay, alright, can't go out the front door, then we're going upstairs. Oh jeez, I have to go slowly or I'll fall into the fire. Oh boy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know if like the souls of the dead are being like burned every time I do this. Surely it can't be anything positive. The voices have to be coming from somewhere. But I don't know. Oh, God! They're attacking me in the middle of all this too? Are you kidding me?
Take it down.
Holy shit, I can barely see. At this rate, I might just end up in the fire myself. Oh, we did it quickly. All right, let's get out of here before I die of asphyxiation or something.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the pride!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
Yeah, me and Druth are having a couple of issues here. I think Druth is, getting pretty charged up by seeing all of this. Do I really have to burn everything to the ground just to see new things? Do I really have to destroy everything to get a new beginning? I don't know. I mean, we started the game off and they said that everything has already ended for us. And things are beginning anew. Which also kind of messed with me a little bit because I didn't know what the result of things were going to be. Was I gonna snap back earlier in the story and see our development before all this? Well, the answer ended up being no. We're kind of finding out our story through other means. Alright. Yeah, that's what I figured. I was like, we're going all the way up here without seeing much. There's probably like a door that we have to activate by looking for symbols. Look at the embers occasionally flaring up in this area. Freshly burned. Or, well, at some point maybe burned. Obviously. God. Do they just come to these places and just light on fire and see what happens? I don't even know. Ooh, 3 letters to follow, huh?
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surtur. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Huh. Well, that is very smart. Good job, Druth. He realized what they wouldn't do to seize a chance to escape, but he made a lot of mistakes in his life at the same time. A lot of mistakes in his life for attempting to do noble things. He tried to save his sister. Never saw her again, but still, that decision led to a lot of unfortunate things happening to his life. But at the same time, those unfortunate things allowed him to eventually be free, so was it worth it in the end? All the sacrifice and all the suffering that he went through made him a new man. But again, we don't know if it was worth it for him. Alright. We're looking for kind of a P-shaped thing. Is it this? And I just back up a little bit. Maybe over here? No. Alright, it has to be from over here then. Because you see it like pop up and be like, whoa, look at this. If I look around, actually it might be just like over there. Darn it! I don't know which. I don't see it. I don't see the shape that it demands me to look for. It could be up there. It could be up there. It could be behind us. I just know that from this position, we're supposed to be able to see it. This one was not. This one's not as easy for me to find. Oh. Aha! The building in the background. Got it. That one was a little bit more clever than the other ones. The other ones were just like, here's a giant hole in the wall. I wonder what this could be for. But it's better than looking for ravens. Oh, Jesus. I didn't see these before. Okay, they definitely stuck a few people in cages to burn them out. Is that to, like, guarantee that some people are sacrificed? Not that we can imagine many people ever escaped.
If I can survive the fire of Surtur and escape my darkness, then so can you.
Well, I completely and utterly plan on defeating Surt. It'll be for both of us, Druth.
Run through the fire. Keep running. Go on. Nothing will stop.
Alright. When you say through the fire, should I actually run through the fire? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yep, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm on fire now. We're not afraid. I'm burning. It hurts.
She's dying. It's him. It's him.
It's just an illusion. Come on, Senua, get up.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Oh boy.
Spill the blood of Surtur and take his mark, and I will cheer you from the underworld and forever be in your debt.
All right.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight me now.
We do this for Druth and we do this for Dillion. This is a big guy. He's got some strong attacks. And we fight through the fire. Oh, I just want to hurt you.
Stop it now. Stop it. What's he doing?
Oh, Jesus. Yep, all right. He was probably about to generate a giant fire attack. Can't have that. You know, I have to wonder, where did Senua actually end up learning her swordsmanship? Oh, I tried to block that. All right.
Growing in power. Stop him. Stop him. Stop him. He's getting stronger.
Don't worry, I've got this handled. But yeah, her mother was a healer. Presumably was trying to make Senua into a healer. Oh shit, he's burning it so I can't hurt him anymore. And and then we have swordsmanship. We fight against the darkness. Alright, so he's like the other boss. When he's embroiled in fire, I have to use focus. I know how to beat you, Surt! I've got tenacity on my side, determination! It's like his fire is dying out a little bit. Defend yourself, nobody cares? That's kind of cruel to say. Well, that wasn't so bad. But of course, that was only the beginning.
Battle won. A greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall.
Exactly.
And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep it.
I die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have. To find your answers. Your quest.
Alright. Well, we've defeated the first two bosses of the game. But that just means that we've opened up the gates to hell. And that means we are gonna encounter, presumably, a lot worse. Or a lot more
Truth
things.
was a troubled man,
A lot of worse things.
scholar turned slave. They tortured him, took him with them on their raids, drove him to madness, spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world.
Ah, boy. Poor Truth. Poor everyone. We have to... I still blame the Northern men. I mean, they've done so many wrong things. I mean, look at this. And look at our current journey. We're literally carrying the head of my husband on our back. I don't know if they cut off his head or if we did it just so we could have it. I mean, they say that the
deep connection formed between the North
head carries his soul.
darkness. If his tales of hell were true, then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him, until she too could see what he saw.
Yeah, that the Northern men are kind of really messed up. They've thrown themselves into their beliefs so hard that they're just killing people, taking them as slaves. And so taking both the Northmen out and the darkness could maybe save the world, but our story might just be more personal than that. Not every single tale of overcoming challenges is to save everyone and everybody. We might not even save ourselves by the end of this. I like how the difference between this one
Have you ever died before?
and the last one is
It's a serious
pretty
question.
noticeable.
When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
I like how the subtitle says, has died 3 times before. To when and what? That's my question. I think they changed that because they're like, wait, when did that happen? So far, I haven't died. I mean, well, technically, we've probably died a couple of times, but it was mostly in our head. We saw a vision of ourselves die. We saw us burn out, but that was an illusion, one that we overcame by thinking of our husband, Dillion, in the past.
The mark of Valravan and the mark of Surtur. You may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Do I have to fight for myself again? Also, I didn't end up getting anything from Surt. We didn't get a, we didn't get a new ability or anything like that. Which is okay, not every single place has to reward you diligently. But man, I'm glad I had this. You probably would have gotten the Iron Mirror from either side then, I think. Because you had to use it to beat him anyways. So maybe she's just like, they're all the darkness. So maybe Valradan wasn't the exact darkness that attacked us, but we accused him of it. He was a part of it. Well, I'm not entirely sure, but what I do know is before we progress further in, I'm going to take a tiny bit of a break. And then we push further into the darkness.